right, another blessed and exciting Saturday to OneFise.ph community, and welcome to OneFise.ph podcast. This is Coach JR, your host and your physical education ambassador. In this podcast, we're gonna be talking anything under the sun. Of course, it talks about PE, sports, fitness, recreation, dance, health, and wellness. Napakarami nating pinag-uusapan dito tungkol sa buhay ng ating mga PE teacher. And of course, our objective here is to empower more people to be engaged in physical activities through the inspiring stories ng ating mga kapisid. And syempre, before we formally begin our session, and bago ko ipakilala ang ating kapitapitagan na bisita para sa napakagandang Sabadong ito, don't forget, we're inviting everyone to like and follow our official Facebook page. This is that's www.facebook.com/onefised.ph and our Instagram at onefised.ph. Also subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like our videos on YouTube. Search for onefised.ph. And also, take note po natin na ang ating YouTube channel, we're streaming our regular podcast episode. And syempre, yung ating mga nakasama, even during the pandemic, we have so many episodes of webinars that we've done when we started this journey. Kaya pwede nyo pong balikan at matuto din po tayo dyan. Syempre, we would like to celebrate many accomplishment in our community, no? We all know that this coming June 13 to 14, number one, naunahin ko na po na we're gonna have our National Physical Education Convention. It will be hosted by Palawan State University. Thank you. Shout out sa ating mga kapatid dyan sa PSU, sa Puerto Princesa. And of course, we're gonna have the IOHSK Conference 2024 hosted naman ng University of Santo Tomas. Therefore, as a community who works together, who collaborate, it's really important, no? Na tayo ay we're always involved in professional development like this. Kaya po, what are you waiting for to all our friends in the community? Join this two coming big conference in the country. And syempre, ayoko nang patagalin pa, no? I don't have thank you for sa taong to because I have a guest this Saturday morning, but due to unforeseen circumstances, hindi siya naging available. But of course, meron tayong savior for this Saturday morning. And itong isa ating kaibigan na to ay talaga namang lagi ko nang nakakatrabaho dahil in many opportunities, no, lagi ko siyang nakakasama. Hayaan ko siya ipakilala ang kanyang sarili, but of course, babatiin ko na. Magandang umaga, Coach Eric Ropal. Magandang umaga sa iyo, and kamusta ka naman?
Hi, good morning, Coach JR, and good morning sa ating mga viewers, no, especially sa OnePiece.ph. So congratulations, no, for how many years, no? Parang nagsimula sa napakasimple, no, na napag-usapan nun before, and then later on nagulat ako, napakalaki na ng community. So again, I'm Eric Ropal. You can call me Coach Eric, no? So I'm full-time high school math teacher and a part-time college instructor at De La Salle Araneta University. I'm from DepEd, no, pa nga pala, no? So, coach of different sports like football, futsal, and floorball, syempre. And also, I'm officiating official, both futsal and floorball. I'm also a tournament director with different games, no, sa mga iba't ibang tournament, particularly sa DepEd tournament. And also at currently, I'm the competition manager of the Philippine Floorball League. I'm a musician and I'm sports enthusiast. Okay. Good morning, everyone. No? Again, I'm Coach Eric.
Akala ko naman napakasimple, talagang napakaraming engagement ni Coach Eric, no? By the way, sa ating mga kaibigan dyan na nakasubaybay sa atin ngayon, no? Coach Eric is a good friend of mine. I think we started this friendship around 2015, 2016. I think our first engagement together is when I invited you in my team sa floorball, no, to play in UANP, no, nakapaglaro tayo, no.
Yes.
Coach Eric, it's been so long and marami na tayong pinagsamaan. It's good to know that until now we're working together. Syempre, shout out na natin this coming, no? Bago tayo
Yes.
magtuloy-tuloy, baka makalimutan, magalit pa ang ating ever president, no? Coach Ralph Ramos. This coming May 20 to 25, we're gonna be hosting the World Cup floorball qualifiers in Asia Oceania dito po sa Ultra Pasig. And wag po kayong mag-alala, no? Just always stay tuned sa mga podcast episode, no? And of course, pwede po tayong manood. Iniimbitahan namin kayo na manood dito sa ating paparating, no? Our country will be fighting for a slot to be in the World Floorball Cup this coming December sa Malmo, Sweden. Kaya pag libre po kayo, May 20 to 25, tapikin nyo lang, message nyo lang si Coach JR, Coach Eric, we can give you free pass para makanood nito.
Yes.
Okay, sige. Balik tayo sa kwentong Coach Eric. Coach Eric, no? Yes, marami akong alam sa'yo, pero isa sa bagay na hindi ko alam, paano ba nagsimula ang journey mo? Why you are now, how you started your journey as a PE teacher, and ano bang nag-inspire sa'yo? Bakit ka na napunta sa profession na to?
Yes, no, Coach KR, no? Way back, no, kung lagi kong binabalikan yan whenever I ask, no, sa mga interviews, no, kung titingnan ko, um, since siguro since kinder elementary I'm engaging with different kinds of sports, no. I'm a volleyball, baseball, during elementary days I'm volleyball, baseball, table tennis, chess, and athletic player, no, so elementaries. And nung nag-high school naman, volleyball player. Nung nag-college, hindi man ako naging part ng national team, ng varsity team, no, pero yung college namin I'm a basketball and um volleyball player. So with that, no, nung nag-apply ako as a teacher, kasi siguro I was destined to be a teacher, no, kasi mga mga kamag-anak ko is puro mga tita ko puro teachers,
Mhm.
mga pinsan ko teachers din. So when I enroll in college, so chinek ko ano ba yung meron ako na pwede kong ma-share sa mga students sooner or later pag naging teacher ako. So, yun, ang
Mhm.
pinakamalapit is MAPE teacher, no? Kasi I'm a musician, I'm a performer, no? I'm
Mhm.
sport enthusiast, a dancer, and also nakita ko rin doon kasi before first aider din ako nung high school. So kami rin yung nag-assist, no. So doon ko nakita, no, pagka kinolek ko lahat, chinek ko lahat ng okay, I'm good with
Background,
being a
no?
MAPE teacher, no. So sabi ko, sige, dito na ako kasi kumbaga thinking of it na kung ano man ang malaki ang share ko for my students, for my future students that time, yun, ito yung pinaka best major na pwede kong ipunin. At least doon ko na realize, no, especially yung unang demo ko,
Mhm.
nasabi agad ng professor ko na okay, sabi niya ganun, ah pwede, very good in the first demo teaching na meron ako that time.
Wow, sabi mo nga, no, since young, karamihan din sa atin mga PE teacher, na talagang at a very young age, no, we are very engaged in physical activity. Some are into sports, some are into dance. And syempre, we grew up in an era where playing outside, no,
Yes.
talagang mga batang kalye, no. We've been there, you know what I'm saying, no. Talagang lumaki tayo sa kalye, and yung engagement natin sa physical activity after our classes is very strong. Kaya naman no, same story, same story. Pero
Yes.
meron ako napansin Coach Eric, sabi mo nga musician, no? Um ano naman yung yung sa pagiging musician, ano naman, siyempre, music is very big, 'di ba? Ano naman
Yeah.
yung hindi alam ng siguro ng mga karamihan about Coach
Mhm.
Eric when it comes to music?
Yes, no. Actually, I play different kinds of instrument. Basically, I'm a drummer sa isang
Mhm.
banda before. Naging drummer ako ng banda and also naging part ako ng drum and lyre.
Mhm.
And suddenly, syempre natuto different kind of instrument, no. During my high school and college days, nagpa-part-time kami. Ako kasama ko yung dati kong classmates, siguro mga nakatatlong banda, tatlo apat na banda rin ako na tumutugtog kami sa iba't ibang sa mga resto bar yan, tumutugtog kami yan before during
Mm.
college life at saka high school. Actually, high school may tawag na tumutugtog na kami. Yun nga lang kasama namin yung mga magulang namin para payagan
Mhm.
kami, no. So that Basically drummer pero I can play different instrument, no. Actually bumubuo ako ng mga banda karamihan sa mga nung naging teacher ako, mga kabanda ko na puro mga students, faculty.
Mhm. Mhm.
Ang basically yung ginagawa ko pagka kung ano yung bakante, hindi nila kayang tugtugin, yun yung tutugtugin ko. For example, walang bass guitar, sige, ako na magbe-bass
Ikaw
guitar.
na hawak.
Ako na, oh yes. And member din ako ng ng choir, no? Nagka-choir din ako before. Medyo ngayon hindi na kaya ng schedule pero yun, hopefully, no? Soon.
Yes.
Kaya-kayanin pa rin. Masarap
Yes.
kumanta.
Number one ako magte-testify how busy Coach Eric is. No, talagang minsan hindi na ma-squeeze ang dapat i-squeeze, but good thing, no. Now, Coach Eric, knowing your background, no, knowing how you grew up, you're engaged into music, you're engaged into sports. Wala na talagang pagdududa that your profile really belongs being a MAPE teacher. Pero hindi mo ba mamimiss ang music and arts niyan? Lalo na, we're gonna be changing into DepEd Matatag very soon, which is PE Health. Malamang mamimiss mo rin yan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know pa kung although naging part naman ako ng mga sa division namin, no, in preparing some of the details of matatag curriculum, pero let's see, no, kung ano yung
Yes,
kung
wala pa
saan
namang
ma-assign, no.
finality.
Wala pa naman
Yes.
pero siguro itong pagiging MAPE teacher ko or siguro yung part nung sa MAPE, hindi ko siya kahit sabihin natin mapunta ako sa landas na to pero siguro hindi to mabibitawan. As much as possible, merong mga part or time, no. Akala ko nga nung time na naging teacher ako, maiiwanan ko na yung banda.
Mhm.
Okay? Which is nung high school, college ako talagang yun yung pinaka-hobby ko.
Engage. Oo,
Yes,
talaga.
tumutugtog kami kahit gabi tutugtog kami ng madaling araw tapos papasok ako na umaga. Kinakaya ko yun before kasi I love what I'm doing, no? So,
Exactly, tama.
kaya yun. Actually, ngayon nga may binubulit akong banda sa school. Ang wala sila bass guitarist. So yun, ako naging bass guitarist nila, bumili ako ng bass. So sabi nga ng ano ko ng pinsan ko na ano yan, bubuo ka ng ano sa bahay, no? Kasi meron na akong mga gamit. Yeah, so sabi ko, sige,
Studio.
okay lang. Para studio, no? Kompleto na. Kaya before parang nung pandemic meron akong ginawa na video, nanalo pa siya no sa
Oh,
sa school namin, no.
nice,
Got
nice.
Talent. Nag-edit ako ng video, bumuo ako ng banda dahil pandemic. Ako lang mag-isa. Ako lahat.
Lahat plinay
Oo,
mo, no? Oo
kasi ako
nga
na
eh.
rin kumanta.
Tama. Ay, alam mo naman ng pandemic talagang yung mga talento na
Yes.
na hindi na
Oo.
di-discover na kaya
Wala
pala.
wala akong magawa no. Parang sa ano yung gagawin ko, no? Meron akong guitar ganyan. Ginawa ko. Tinugtog ko lahat. Gumawa, kumanta ako, tinugtog ko lahat. So,
Mhm.
sabi ko, ayan, no, nanalo naman siya.
Kinaya.
So, kinaya
Galing,
naman.
galing.
So, thank you, Lord.
Meron akong as para sa ating mga kaibigan na
Yeah.
naka-tune in sa atin ngayon, no. Kung ako may hihilain na message doon sa sinabi ni Coach Eric is yung sinabi niya nga na parang hindi napapagod kasi you don't feel that you're tired because you love what you're doing.
Yes,
And that's
yes.
true to many of our PE teachers, no? Kapag gusto mo talaga yung ginagawa mo, no matter how money, time, effort, yung iyong inaano, parang nawawala yun lahat kasi the satisfaction is there. Mahirap na pagsabay-sabay. Ako, parang na-experience ko rin yan Nag-Boy Scout, sabay-sabay, tapos may
Yeah,
choir.
same.
Parang yung after class, hahatiin mo dun sa choir, sa track and field, sa Boy
Yes.
Scout yung oras mo, no? But you
Yes,
don't
yes,
feel that
same.
you're tired, no? Kasi you need to do academic work pa, no? Nung estudyante tayo, after nun. Because you really love what you're doing. And that's the same story na gusto nating iwan sa ating mga kapwa PE teachers, no, na sometimes we really need to rekindle ourselves with the fire, no, na baka minsan kasi syempre 'di ba, with all the things that we are doing nakakalimutan natin, we go back why we started kumbaga.
Yeah.
Kaya Coach Eric, good job ka dyan and saludo
Thank
ang
you.
1PZ.ph sa'yo with that. Now that we were able to get, no, hindi man lahat yung background ni Coach Eric, syempre ang ending why you took that course, no, BPE, sports science, BS MAPE dati, no, is to teach, and you are here right now, and you're serving already the education system for how many years. But I just wanna ask, no, so that our fellow viewers there will know as well, no. Ano namang klaseng teacher si Coach Eric, klaseng coach si Coach Eric, no, sa kanyang mga estudyante, and how do you utilize and you manage your class as a PE teacher, and of course you as a coach as well?
Okay, so unahin na almost the same lang din naman, no? Pero most of the time yung pinaka siguro ginagawa ko, no, na I can share everything, no, that I had. Okay? So gagawin ko lahat para ma-share kung ano yung meron ako. So
Mm.
for example, kung ano yung resources na meron ako as much as possible. Parang hindi ako hindi ako satisfied pagka hindi ko to na nagawa, no? Both for my players and students, no. Ginagawa ko yung lahat para ma-share ko kung ano yung meron ako. Kung for example may bago akong natutunan, no.
Mhm.
Um I learn to integrate everything
Mhm.
sa mga bago kong natutunan dun sa mga pwede ko pang ibigay sa mga students. Especially sa mga players. Actually, ang pinaka nakikita ko na talagang gamit na gamit yung mga bagay na um, gusto kong i-share, no, sa mga players kasi
Mhm.
sa mga students may curriculum yan ginagagawa mo, nag-guide mo, meron ka mga may mga sa teaching kasi more on rin kasi ako more on activity ako kasi
Mhm.
I started teaching na merong nagturo sa akin na yung city ko dati na you need to know what are the interests of your students. So sa umpisa pa lang magtatanong ako, what are your expectations? Okay? Sabi ko, kung ano yung expectation nyo, what is my requirement, let's meet halfway. No,
Mhm.
para pagdating ng time, ma-meet natin kung ano yung gusto natin. Mag-enjoy kayo, mag-enjoy din ako. So yun, so we're doing that. Then afterwards, no, I'll do assessment for myself. Sabihin ko sa mga students, no off the record to, di ko kayo anin. Basta sabihin nyo lang yung mga sites na gusto nyong i-improve ko. Okay? Ilagay nyo kung ano yung gusto nyong idiretso ko sa tingin nyo for my next students, no, to improve everything. At the same time, no, sa coaching naman, no, nagkasama tayo sa iba't ibang coaching
Exactly.
responsibilities, no. Kung ano yung natututunan ko, dinadala ko kahit dun sa sa pinaka um mababang level ng tournament, no, like 'di ba sa DepEd may ganun mayroong
Mhm.
division meet, cluster meet, area meet, division meet. Sa pinaka mababang level ng competition, pataas ng pataas,
Mhm.
um ang standard ko pag nagpe-prepare ako, tinatry ko yung standard nandun sa yung parang national level na to international level. Kaya pagka nagulat nga sa akin last na-commend kami yung team namin last
Wow.
division meet kasi time na nagkaroon ako ng injured, bago pa dumating yung medic na ayos na namin. Parang
Mhm.
tawag nito, sabi nila spray, nag-i-spray na ako. Yung medic nagtatawag sila ng muscle spray, nag-i-spray na ako ng muscle. Pagdating doon
Ready.
pagdating sa area, naghanap pa lang sila ng yelo, naka-yelo na. Meron na akong team. Na-prepare ko na lahat. Nasabihan ko na yung team na ako. Ikaw ganito, ikaw ganyan, gano'n. Tapos lahat, kasi remember, no, meron ako mga tasking.
Mhm.
Yung nasa Singapore tayo, nakatask sila. Alam na nilang gagawin ng team ko kung
Mhm.
sino sa kanila magpe-prepare ng ganito, ganyan. So, naka-plan lahat to. So, dun ako na-commend during the medical team ng ng SDO namin. Sabi, very good, no? Kompleto kayo lahat, everything. Kasi that time, dahil nga pag division palaro, 'di ba? Most of the
Mhm.
time nako-compress yung ibang mga sports. Kami kasi noon 3 games kami in a row.
Mhm.
So, tatapusin namin 'yon. So, na-prepare ko lahat. For recovery food, meron. 'Di ba? Sa national team, may recovery food.
Mhm.
Meron ako recovery fruits, ganyan. Naka-ready na lahat doon. So, nagulat sila kung gaano ka-ready. Every after game, may recovery spray ako ng So, yun yung next style ko, no? I plan for everything. Um, I learned it from my former supervisor, I know kilala po yata natin lahat, no, si Sir Buddy Arcangel. Lagi niyang
Mhm.
sinasabi, no, don't give me the problem, give me the solution.
Mhm.
So,
Tama yan.
ganun yung ginagawa ko, no? Natutunan ko na nandiyan na yung problema. Alam ko na, kumbaga alam ko na existing yung problema na pwede nating um, harapin yung problema, pero nagagawa na natin ang solution. May mga backup plans tayo.
Mhm.
Basically ako, pagka nagpa-plan, may mga backup plans na ako bago pa mag-ano. Kaya mukha lang akong chill, pero yung minsan sometimes pagka kunyari kumakain ganyan or may nagpapahinga, umiikot lahat ng problema na posible kong makaharap na
Mhm.
binagawan ko na ng plan. So if ever nag-exist tong problem, ano yung isusunod ko? Kung ano yung plans na pwedeng
Mhm.
ma-considered na pumalpak si plan B, meron akong plan C.
Mhm.
So, I plan it everything. I organize everything, no? Mahilig ako like for example, sa mga pagka binigyan ng task, no? Nilalagay ko siya lagi sa Google Sheets. In-expect ko, hihingi ng
Prepared,
ganito.
yeah.
Pre-prepare ko lahat.
Organized.
Nakaset na lahat, no? Sabihin natin medyo organized ako pagdating sa bagay na yan. At
Which is
uh,
good.
pangit hindi ko alam kung pangit sabihin or masyadong OA eh. Medyo ako medyo sabihin natin hindi parang perfectionist, parang lang, pero kasi perfectionist na alam kong posible mag-occur yung problem na pwede kong bigyan ko ng another plan na makakatulong doon para mawala na yung ma-solve natin yung problem na yun. So, inaano ko agad, sineset ko agad yung mga area na yun.
Yes. Well, that only means that you are a proactive person, no? Which is very important sa ating mga
Yes.
teacher and sa ating mga coaches, no? Pero isa sa pinaka striking na sinabi mo when I ask you the question about this what kind of teacher coach you are is yung unselfish love to share what you have. That's very important because the continuity of learning, the continuity of character development begins when we know how to transfer what we know sa ibang tao. Hindi naman of course ang isang bagay na meron tayo will only stay with us. It's better to share.
Yes.
It's better to inspire other people so that we can create a better community. Yan ang gusto natin. Kaya Coach Eric, I
Yes.
think with what you shared regarding that question, that's remarkable. And we wanna say to sa ating mga kaibigan na nakatune in sa atin ngayon, I know you have the same story with regards to that situation, that matter. And I hope that we should always remember that continue to build network by sharing what you have because someday
Yes.
you will be proud that these people na tinuruan mo, minentor mo
Yes.
will be something that can make significant din sa ating
Yes.
society. So again, good job at saludo
Yes.
na naman ako sa iyo,
Di ba
Coach.
nga, coach, di ba may kanta nga, no? It's like a magic penny, no? Hold it tight and you won't get any. So
Yes.
give it, and spread it away, and it will come right
Yes.
back to you. Di ba? Sabi nga sa kanta. Ah,
Talagang yung music hindi mawawala sa iyo, Coach
yeah.
Eric Punta.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, pagka tinatanong ng ganun, no, minsan sometimes, actually marami akong natutunan din sa mga nakakasama ko. And then they asked, "You're doing that, no?" So we all know that you can have this everything that meron ka, no? Makukuha mo naman siya. Pero tanong, kumbaga palugi ka eh. So, parang gano'n. So sabihin na natin, kunyari, for example, coaching. Yeah, you can have an allowance sa coaching. Pero to be honest, no, for all of us, coaching different kinds of sports,
Yes,
hindi po tayo more on palugi tayo pagdating sa coaching, no. Alam natin na marami tayong inaabono, no. When I ask someone din na ganyan, ang sagot sa akin, bahala na yung sa taas. So
Mhm.
yun yung naging ko na everything that na nakukuha ko, no. Lagi ko sinasabi, if ever sabihin natin hindi mo mapunan yung sa part
Mhm.
ko, no, nung bagay na binibigay ko, bahala na yung taas sa akin. Yan na mag-bless sa akin
Yes, yeah.
kung talagang worth it yung mga ginawa ko sa mga bagay na sinishare ko, particularly sa mga students.
Well, definitely naman, no, hindi talaga wasted lahat yung effort mo, Coach Eric, because you're doing a remarkable job despite of the challenges that you're facing, the limitations of the things that you can offer sa iyong estudyante, sa iyong mga atleta, and you keep on pushing forward. So, ayan, nakita na natin, no, what kind of PE teacher si Coach Eric. Of course, it's also now time to recognize naman, no? Recognize, why recognize? Because of course, on all those years that you made to teach, you made to coach, what are your greatest achievements or achievement? And also, what's the greatest upset and how you learn from it?
Yeah, siguro achievements, siguro ito yung natutunan ko sa mga achievements eh. Sabihin, minsan kasi sabi nila, bahala na yung destiny sa atin. Pero ako kasi hindi ako naniniwala sa pure destiny, no? Kailangan mo rin ng actions. Kasi sometimes ito nga yung sinasabi na ano eh, na if nandiyan yung break, okay? Ano ba tawag doon sa ano? Yung break mo, pag dumating na, ano mo, kunin mo, grab it.
Make the most of
Pag
it.
nabigyan ka, yes, pag nabigyan ka ng chance, kasi hindi mo alam kung kailan ka mabibigyan ng opportunity. So, yun naman yung sa akin, no, ay siguro um, hindi ko parang hirap sa mga binibigay na task sa akin, opportunity, make it a challenge, no? Hindi ako hindi ko alam 'yan. Hindi ako ganung person. Ganun ba? Sige,
Tama.
pakibigay nga sa akin kung ano yung mga kailangan kong gawin. So pagka binigay na sa akin, oh ito, you will ganito ganyan. Actually, I do research. Kunyari,
Yun.
nung binigay sa akin yung competition manager, no, ng PFL. So nung binigay sa akin yun, parang tinanong lang sa akin ngayon. Tapos nagulat ako, nasa GC na ako. So ginawa ko, na pagkabigay, search ako. Ano ba yung kailangan ko i-prepare? What are the things that I need to ano? So ganun yung mga ginagawa ko. Kaya masasabi ko no na yung destiny natin to be part of it, kailangan natin i-grab. I mean,
Exactly.
kailangan din natin ng sarili nating kumbaga decision kung gagrab natin o hindi. Kasi pag hindi natin grab, sabihin, 'di ba may mga ganun eh, no? Sometimes sinasabi, uy, swerte mo naman, nandyan ka. Pero ang totoo lang is, um, I grab it kasi hindi ko siya tinanggihan. So when I ask the ganito, kahit sabihin natin, may alam ako, may knowledge ako, pero if you work from it, check nyo lahat kung alam ko ba lahat ng gagawin ko. Actually, hindi. So, pinigay sa akin, okay, sige, search ako. Ano ba yung kailangan ko? To
Mm-mm.
be a good leader for particular department, ano ba kailangan ko gawin? Ano ba yung kailangan ko
Tama.
i-prepare, etc. So, siguro yun sige naging part ng achievement ko. Pero ang mga greatest achievement ko, syempre, yung sa handling different Philippine um, events no sa floorball at the same time
Yes. Mm-mm.
yung pagiging naging writer din kasi ako sa Division of Caloocan and naging writer din ako ng book no. So siguro yun yung one of my greatest achievement kasi hindi ko naman siya inakalaing darating sa buhay ko. Just nag-pop out lang na naghahanap kami ng ganito, pwede ka ba? So
Mm-hmm.
think lang ako ng isa, 1 minute, ano ba ang pros and cons? Ang nakikita ko lagi, challenge is experience, no? Pagka nakuha ko
Yes.
to, tsaka yung satisfaction, no?
Yeah.
Actually, yung satisfaction after pag nagawa mo, na-satisfy mo lahat ng ginawa mo, satisfied ka sa mga ginawa mo, may realize
Naging
mo,
masaya ka.
full,
Mm-mm.
yes, you're happy, fulfilling, kagaya ng sinabi mo kanina, hindi tayo napapagod kasi we love what we're doing. At the same time,
Yes.
actually, napapagod tayo pag nagpahinga na tayo. Pag tapos na lahat, nakakapagod pala, parang ganun. So,
Yes.
basically for me, no, those are the achievements, no? Yung mga national, international, um, na ginawa ko, not totally because naging part ako, no? Pero yung part na nakapag-share ako nung aking um, capability do sa mga nagawa natin. Like for example, yung sharing, pagiging speakers sa national level, at the same time yung na-share natin no sa mga skills natin tsaka sa pagbibigay natin ng service sa iba't ibang
Mm-hmm.
bansa no. So yun yung isang may kita kong achievement natin no. Na pwede nating i-share, no, na hopefully, no, lahat tayo magkaroon ng ng experience, lahat tayo mabigyan ng opportunity. Isa lang po ang aking advice, no, grab it, no.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
grab it. Kasi actually yung nabuo ko nga yung De La Salle Araneta floorball, as you still remember, Coach JR, naglalakad lang tayo. Sabi mo lang, oh, Coach, buo ka na lang kaya ng team ng Delas AUs sa school mo, sa tinagtuturuan mo para at least meron din may kalaro yung team ko. Okay, sige. Nag-start lang siya ng ganun ng usap. Nabuo yung Delas AU Floorball Club.
Exactly.
Eh
Well,
naglalaro at
well, you
yes, naglalaro
really
sa naglaro sa Division 2, nag-champion pa kami for History
exactly,
Forever
yeah,
Press
that's a
Division 2 game.
remarkable achievement, no?
Yes.
Yeah, kaya yeah, I really agree with you, Eric, no? Sometimes we doubt what we have, but it's really important that when there's an opportunity given to us, we try to get it, no? And let's
Yes.
see, do your best and everything will follow. But Coach Eric, yung next naman, kahit quick lang, no? Of course,
Yes.
are there any circumstances na nangyari na before that you think that's something na upset ka, but that situation brought you to be more stronger and continue this kind of profession that we have?
Okay. Ano ba? Basically kasi nung siguro yung before, no. Ako kasi isa sa nagiging make me feel negative, no, pagdating ng mga unang taon ko sa pagtuturo.
Mhm.
Kasi during that time, para kasing naging sometimes kasi kailangan minsan nagiging idealistic ka, pero kasi sometimes it won't work kasi lagi, no.
Lagi.
Masyadong
Tama.
masyado ka stricto, ganyan. So doon nung nagsimula ako ng ganun, nagkaroon ako ng parang iniisip ko nagiging effective ba ako sa pagtuturo, kasi parang hindi parang napaka-stricto ko pagkatapos yun yung sinasabi ko na I never asked to meet the expectation of my students. So, dun ko natutunan na kailangan ko ma-meet, malaman kung ano ba yung meron dun sa students, sa mga students ko na darating, sa mga players ko na darating, para at least, no, ma-satisfy ko yung sarili ko. Kasi parang ganun ako, since then naman, ganun ako na, pag parang nafe-feel ko na wala yatang nakukuha sa akin yung
Interesado.
mga student ko, parang ang bigat sa pakiramdam na
Mm.
um, talaga ba nagiging effective ako? Kasi, for example, no, parang hindi nila, pag chinek mo, ano ba to? Tawag nito, actually nagsisimula lang naman to pag sa mga unang taon ko, sa mga institusyon na tinuruan ko eh. Kasi I don't know pa yung culture, 'di ba? Hindi ko pa alam. So,
Sistema.
yun yung nagiging it make me upset, no, na di pa ako effective na teacher. So, doon, yun yung naging way ko kung paano ko siya um, masatisfy yung sarili ko na may matututunan yung bata, or nagkakaroon ng engagement yung lesson ko sa mga bata, nagkakaroon sila ng connections sa aking yun, kinukuha ko, natutunan ko kunin yung mga expectations nila, kung anong gusto nila mangyari, and then I'll try my best, no, to meet with my requirement sa lesson or sa course or sa subject, para at least pag nagway na, nagkaroon na kami na matutunan din nila yung kumbaga mag-enjoy sila. Kasi yun naman sa atin yung mga sa ating mga teachers, I know no, pagka natututo yung bata, mas nasa-satisfy tayo, mas nag-enjoy tayo sa mga ginagawa natin.
Yes, exactly. And syempre, we all know that sometimes blessing in disguise naman yung mga experience natin, 'di ba?
Yes.
Tsaka, it's a trial and error talaga ang pagiging teacher. But above all, ang pinaka-importante naman dito is that kids really enjoy, and we see
Yes.
to it that the things that they really need to learn sa ating tinuturo, mapa-PE man yan, mapa-coaching man yan, will
Yes.
be something that can help them to be better person. Kaya,
Yeah.
yeah, for that question na binigay natin, Coach Eric, thank you and saludo kami
Yeah.
dahil katulad ka ng mga raming PE teacher that really commits for the improvement, no, of our practice here in PE and coaching. Last question na, Coach Eric. Akalain mo yun,
Yes.
napakabilis lang, sabi ko sa iyo,
Yeah,
napakabilis
yeah.
nito. No? Last question natin, Coach Eric. Quick na. Quick lang naman, no? And straight to the point answer. What will be your future plan, Coach Eric, in the near future sa iyong karera bilang PE teacher or sabihin natin sa coaching? What's your plan and how are you gonna be finding a way for this dream to come true?
Yeah, one of my future plans, no, will continue lang kung ano yung ginagawa pero yung pinaka gusto ko talagang magawa no sa I think kasama kita doon no at least sana yung journey natin for the Philippine Floorball Association yung target natin since it's part of your department no na kumbaga ma-introduce or maging part ng DepEd palaro yung yun yung wino-workout natin
Yeah,
yung
exactly.
floorball. The main reason is siguro as an educator no, siguro tayo gusto natin na meron tayong at least magawa na significant for everyone.
Significant.
Yes
Remarkable.
na yes na
Historical.
yes yung mga ganon kasi syempre both of us no especially your team no nakikita ko na kaya natin makipagsabayan no um this kind of sport kasi makakatulong sa atin no hindi ko naman actually lahat ng sport pero eto kasi parang kaya natin sumabay sa tsaka sana ma-share pa yung iba't ibang mga new sports no
Mhm.
kasi mabigyan ng opportunity kasi sayang naman no ang dami nating yung mga programs natin no sa mga sports no um ma-develop pa at least
Exactly.
makapag-participate tayo ng competitively sa international events.
Yes, ganda niyan. Ganda ng sinabi mo, no? Gustong-gusto ko yung ganyan mga statement na mabigyan ng pagkakataon ang mas marami pang mga estudyante or
Yes.
kabataan para ma-involve sa sports. Napakaganda niyan. Kasi as we all know, 'di ba, 2022 study part ng ating presidente rito, si Coach Ralph, no? Study with a couple of professors from University of the Philippines and others university conducted the research no about the physical activity rating ng ating bansa. And yung vision na yan is really aligned doon kasi nga medyo hindi maganda ang ating score no physical activity engagement ng ating mga kabataan sa Pilipinas. Therefore, kasama itong plano nga natin, Coach Eric, na imagine mo, nag-jive talaga yung gusto natin, no? Na makita
Yes.
ang floorball into not only palarong pambansa but also in Batang Pinoy. Don't worry,
Yes,
no?
yes.
Para lang medyo kahit paano may one step, two step forward tayo. I was able to determine the process and I have
Yes, yes,
already a
yes.
network. Yan ang pinaka-importante talaga. Hindi
Yes.
network, don't get it wrong, ha? Yung sinasabi natin mga kaibigan na network is, of course, how will you learn from these people para at least
Yes.
ma-achieve yung goals mo? Wherein, what we can do to achieve it is that to to already compose this plan for floorball to be included in as a as an exhibition sport dito sa I think Ilocos yata ang ating palaro next year somewhere in Ilocos, no.
Yeah.
Kaya para maging exhibition sport until the following year, maging demo until we can have it as a regular sport already. 'Di ba? It's so fun
Mm.
having these sports that we
Yes.
advocate, floorball, round net, petang, napakarami. Obstacle
Yes, ang
sports
dami.
will
Obstacle
be
yan.
seen in palarong pambansa kasi gusto talaga natin mas maraming mga kabataan ang nakakasali not only for participation but we see their growth starting from the lower meets up to palarong pambansa. Woo, 'di ba? Ang bilis lang, Coach Eric,
Yes,
no?
yes, yes, yes.
And I think I would just want to say thank you for providing this story para sa ating community because through storytelling we can inspire others and hopefully that your story will be a living testament to our community that we can provide passion, dedication, heart for this profession that we decided to journey. And I know for a fact that we can inspire a lot of people, ating hindi lang mga estudyante, that they're number one, but of course, ang ating mga katrabaho dahil it's
Yes.
important to work to to progress sa ating mga agenda, sa ating community, yan ating team, no, sa school, if we
Yeah.
have people that can journey with us. Kaya naman we work together. Yan nga yung lagi sa OSLP
Yes.
natin. Let's work together, sabi ni Coach
Yes.
Nolly. No, we work together para at least we can easily achieve our goals. All right,
Yes.
we're done. And Coach Eric, muli maraming salamat mula sa bumubuo ng 1PZ.ph that you were able to provide time this Saturday morning. And para naman sa ating mga nakasubaybay dyan, again, we know that you're listening to this story, but I hope that you can also share this to your network, sa mga co-teachers natin, coaches natin dyan, so that they can also get something from the story of Mr. Eric Ropal. But before we end, Coach Eric, any few words or of course, a closing statement para sa iyong episode this morning?
Yes. Again, thank 1PZ.ph. Thank you so much for having me. Siguro ang isa lang message ko, no, for everybody, no, especially sa ano natin is kagaya ng shinare ko kanina, no, share everything that we have for our students, for our players. Siguro yung return nito hindi natin makukuha agad once na ginawa natin to. Siguro sooner or later, no, if we can see or we can see everything na naging product natin or yung mga students natin ay naging successful na. And suddenly babalik sa'yo, thank you po sir. Yun ang pinaka best appreciation na
Yes, exactly.
makukuha mo from your students.
Exactly. And di lang yun. If makikita mo yung mga estudyante mo who are really physically active for
Yes.
life, yan ang
Yes.
pinaka-mission natin sa 1PZ.ph.
Yes.
All right. Yes, this is another successful episode, of course. And we would like to thank all of you guys who tuned in and who supported this podcast. Parang katulad lang to na 1%, nagsimula to sa maliit na initiative, no?
Yes.
But if we keep on moving forward, this will be a bigger thing in the near future. Kaya naman
Yes.
po, if you have a story to share, if you have something to inspire, then don't hesitate to send us a message in 1PZ.ph Facebook page or answer our call for guests dito sa ating podcast. Because yes, you are right. We want to hear your story because that story will be something that can inspire our community. Once again, this is Coach J.R. Viterbo, the founder and program director of 1PZ.ph, saying let's break the limits and let's go beyond. Magandang umaga and happy Saturday to all. See you soon! Thank you, Coach Eric.
Sabi ko last year in Baguio City, 1PZ.ph convention is a convention with unconventional approach.
Siyempre, magpapakitang gilas. Ang isang PE teacher, nakita niyo doon sa TV. I-welcome natin si Miss Justin Pagsanghan Vicente, ang ating girl on fire!
Again, let's have our break. Let's break the limits and let's go beyond.
Okay, hold, loose, shift. It's gonna look like this.
Kailangan yung practice na yung practice. So, Chuda no Kamai, this is your basic kendo stance. From here, you can again attack or defend easily.
Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Ayan.
Orienteering is a sport. Pero may skill ng land navigation sa orienteering.